ask you what you think of the performance of the government in office.
It's okay, but I don't think it's like getting any backing from the other political parties. And I think the other political parties are trading on this, on all the upsets at the moment.
Well, I think they're at a very low ebb at the moment. I think that it's very uninspiring, to say the least. They fail to lead the people in any, or doing a very bad public relations job anyway.
In which particular areas?
Well, with regards to oil and things like this, people don't know what's happening. There's petrol queues all over the place. And people don't know what's going to happen.
The prices, for one thing, are very high, aren't they? And everything else has gone up in the sky.
Do you think any other government could have done better in circumstances?
Well, no, I don't know. Maybe they couldn't. But we're very badly hit for oil.
They're still fighting the civil war until you get rid of all that crowd. You're going to have no country.
It's hard because they had a lot against them, haven't they? They've had the strikes and then the petrol shortage. I don't know that you can really give a fair assessment at the moment.
Are you satisfied with the job they've done in those circumstances?
I think they're trying their best.
They've done marvellous circumstances.
In what way?
Well, they've made the best of the circumstances and gave what they could.
Government?
Yes.
Or not? In one word.
In what way are they failing, do you think?
They're failing completely to act. Stimulate the economy. They seem to be completely indifferent to industrial problems. Their handling of the postal dispute is one example of complete inertia on the part of a government, a responsible government. I think they received a mandate from the people to govern the country, and I don't think they're doing it properly.
Well, I think that the whole economic climate at the moment, of course, is responsible for some of it.
Well, what would you like to see them do about it?
I would like them to take a firmer stand with unions, number one. I think the whole thing would start to improve if that were done.
I think far more initiative could have been taken on the part of the government in dealing with industrial problems, which is currently affecting the punt, I would say. I know the EMS say that we are within a certain range band and that it's the rise in sterling. But really our economic performance under the surface is very poor. And I think it's all to blame with the government.
Do I blame the government? Well, it's hard to know. I suppose we put them into office. They're certainly not performing the way I would have hoped they would have performed.
But do you think that any other government would have done as well, or...
Well, I think that they would let the general public know a little more of what's happening. You know, I don't think they know themselves, to be honest with you. There seems to be a complete breakdown.
Do you think they've lived up to the promise?
Oh, no way. They haven't lived up to any promises. I think they're looking for scapegoats to get out of post office strike and everything else to get out of hand, you know? Just to take people's minds off more important subjects, you know?
I think they've done extremely well in the circumstances because they came in and the other crowd hadn't done a very good job. I think they took over when it was the hardest.
The last one was just as bad, so it doesn't really matter on losing, I think.
Well, pushing back in again?
Well, they would. They probably would, but wouldn't go for the other chair anyway. Not our fault.
I think that there's a certain section of the community that put the same crowd back again, irrespective of what they do. You know, and it's very, very hard to know. I think it should be very, very touch and go.
But are you happy or unhappy then with what you're seeing from the government?
I'm unhappy.